My colonized Catholic Canadian name is Leslie Robert Sam. My decolonized artist name is lessLIE. And that alludes to Hitler once saying that the bigger the lie you tell, the more people you can get to believe in it. And Picasso saying that art is a lie that tells the truth. And also has to do with how names are really important. It's an act of decolonization. Take my colonized Catholic Canadian name and transform it into something that's more meaningful to me as a Canterbury Coast Salish person. And my roots are Cowichan from Duncan and Penelakut from Penelakut Island, as well as Irish, Italian, and French, and Yakima. Just all the respect that I have and towards my ancestors, and they gave me a heritage, the culture, and it's something else to actually look at it and to hold it. And I've only had this honor maybe a couple other times. I've always been drawn to the stone church just because I was just always really curious about it. I never really knew what the history of it was. I just thought, okay, well, it's a really mysterious place, and in some ways it was also a little bit haunting when you go there, when you go to that area and look inside and have this, you're present inside of that space. And I just thought it'd be interesting to create a piece that was installed in the hole above the church, above the entrance. And my idea behind that was I wanted to create a spindle whorl, and the hole would simultaneously symbolize the spindle hole with the shaft of the spindle whorl going through into the spindle hole, so that there'd be some symbolism with filling that space of the church, the empty space, with something. Just studying the way that the split views are rendered, I was noticing how it's round, and the trigons are almost like triangular all the way towards the end, and then trying to look, this one says Cowichan. And so the projection would be, this is more than, this is not just a projection, this is also symbolizing the history of Coast Salish peoples, where Catholic people came in and projected their sins onto Coast Salish peoples. And as a result of that, we have this history within our Coast Salish communities where we have people that were abused in various forms, and who abuse their children, that legacy, and then point a finger at Canadian society and the so-called the construct of the white man. So I wanted to work with that idea of projecting from Catholics to Coast Salish people projecting their own sins on what their own actions and what they've done onto Canadian society, and human agency, how that involves human agency, our own actions, reclaiming our own actions. And the images that I chose for the stone church would be Thunderbird, and the Thunderbird would have to do with light, and have to do with natural light and artificial light. And it's really exciting just to be able to look at this as a study for an exhibition, in direct relationship to the exhibition, versus in the past, for a commercial gallery context, and come in here and then look at the pieces and get a sense of it, study them through books, and then maybe just replicate the piece in some form, but to actually try to infuse the work with meaning that's beyond, at a deeper level than what I'd create for a commercial gallery. It's really great to be able to come in and look at them like this. And I wanted to have some significance, because with each media that I work with, I always want to have some sort of significance to be within the actual medium itself. And with glass, I just felt like, okay, well, this would be an opportunity to say, okay, this is rooted in sand, the medium of glass, and then having it sandblasted, having that execution of sand and glass being a part of the media, being part of Coast Salish territories.